Hello folks, welcome back to Allotmentjoy. My name's Elaine. Welcome on the plot. Anyway, so today I thought myself I'll bring in the carrots. I've got some Autumn King too, and yeah, you could look at them for so long and eventually you're going to have to bite a bullet and bring them out. So let's get cracking. So believe it or not, I've got 3 red currant plants here, and they've really grown well now, so I've got a good harvest off them this year, but unfortunately they're encroaching onto the arch here as well, so it's interfering with growth on there. Yeah, it does provide some wind protection anyway for anything that's behind it, but it's also blotting out the row of carrots that I put down this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till these go to sleep for the winter, and then I'm going to move them into another position. So I've got some carrots I've been looking at for a long while, and hoping that one day they might turn into something. So I've had a look, and I've got 1 or 2 I've spotted, so I'll start picking them. Hang on a minute, listen here. Oh, that's a big one. You can see them, you know. Oh. Alright. Okay, nice. I had a lot of what do you call carrot root fly last year. It's alright. So I'm going to bring some out and I'll bring you back shortly. Not doing too bad, some big ones and all, so I'll keep on going. I've got some free seed from Foster Seed, so when I ordered my Kelsae onions for next year, they sent me a free pack of Berlicum carrot seeds, so I want to get these out anyway and then prepped and in the freezer, and then I can turn my hand then to a fresh set of carrots. So the carrots are looking quite good and nice and clean. I remember last year I brought some carrots out and they were, well, inundated with carrot root fly, and it took me absolute hours to get something plausible out of them, which I did. But I thought myself, this year I'm going to cover them over with some insect mesh. So that seems to have worked out quite well. Just sort of shimmy along here. What else we got? What's that? Dumpy one. Yeah, must have been something in the way of that one. Right, just get it out. Right, what else we got? Mixed bag really, but they're nice and clean, and that's the main thing. Not bad at all. All going to get processed, all going to go in the freezer, and then it's done then, isn't it, for the year? Well, for this crop anyway. I'm think of all those winter casseroles coming up. Get this net out of the way. Oh wow, still got a lot to bring out. So look, it's a big one. Nice. Yeah, definitely usable. Yeah, Autumn King 2, carrots of different sizes, some split. Well, like this, some wonky, yeah, some not. Beautiful carrots, nice and clean, yeah, can't wish for anything better. So I'll get all these prepared to put in jars and possibly the freezer, and yeah, happy days. Yeah, that's a nice harvest without the carrot root fly. Hello folks, well I'm back on the plot. Welcome to Allotmentjoy. My name's Elaine. Well, it's all bits and bobs, you know, doing a little bit here, doing a little bit there. So according to the weather forecast, we're supposed to have some kind of heat wave, but certainly wasn't in the vicinity of a few heat waves back anyway, where we had stupid temperatures anyway. So what I'm doing today is getting rid of this green cover here. I'm using a cane to give me extra height, and it's about time to retire it for the year. I think in August now, I don't think we're going to see anything adverse, so I'm taking it down now and putting more light in the greenhouse. Okay, right, so I'll just bring a bit of it, get over the top. There, that's looking good. There now, look at that. Yeah, that's off. So I'll just pull the rest of that off. Gently. There we are. Right, let's have a look inside. There now, that's a lot brighter. Yeah. I mean, the vents are open as well, so it's still warm. But as you can see, the canopy is greening off now. Lots of well, I think honestly the green was actually making them stretch a bit. The green cover, should I say, making them stretch a bit. So I think it'll do them a load of good and help them to ripen on a bit. I think what I've got to do is just get in here and top the lot off. So there's a blast from the past I've got to show you. It's been, well, January, 21st of January I think I've seen a tag for, and you might recognise some of these. So I'll just turn around and you're probably going to fall off your chair. So that's a surprise, isn't it? These are all the chillies and peppers that I grew in January. The grow along that I was taking part in was Jason from Allotment of the Dead. So I brought all these down from home, and I had a bit of a fungus gnat problem, plus I needed the room for Pete's House Giant Onion Growing Challenge. So I thought, well, why not? I'm going to bring them down here and keep the greenhouse warm, and they should be okay anyway. So I had, yeah, it was quite a feat to keep this warm. Plus I had fungus gnats, and they also got massively attacked by greenfly, the aphids. And I did try, well, it was just greenfly, and I tried loads of spray, but it just wouldn't work. So I just sort of threw my arms up at the air, and I thought, well, what I'm going to do, because it warmed up, is I'll put them outside. And since then they've just been sort of hanging around outside, but the main thing is they're not dead. So as Ali from My Rusty Garden says, not dead is good. So now that I've got all the onions out of here, yeah, can I bring that back? So now I've got all the onions out. See, they even put a, you know, little darling here. This is a cayenne pepper. Yeah, so they've been persevering and being neglected and everything like that. So you know, it's like when you got an allotment, some things take more priority than others. And plus, with the amount of aphids that they had to contend with, and even saying that, I had aubergines as well, which are still in the garden, are still in pots, but even them, they were attacked as well. So certain things worked out and certain things didn't. Anyway, long story short, they're still here. They're not dead. Not dead is good. So I thought I'm going to bring them back in here since I've got the bench space. I've got total eclipse, total eclipse Jason, yeah. Here's my bishop's crown. For this here, bishop's crown, and this is for Nick, Nick the gardener. Yeah, so Nick, yours is way bigger than mine. Yeah. What was this one? Pepper sweet. I don't know, there's a special one. Oh, yeah, Carolina Reaper. Yeah, Carolina Reaper. So they're still here. So what I've done is, because all this is dry anyway, some of it's dry, I've put it put it in these trays, and I filled it up with a feed, and let's see what happens with them. It's just for an experiment's sake. I mean, I really haven't got much left of the season anyway, so, but saying that, I could overwinter them, but then again, when we go to put them, so I'm just looking at this one here. Yeah, so there. Yeah. Yeah, so what have we got here? Mini ones. Joe's long. Yeah, Joe's long. They're right scrawny looking things, you know. Anyway, so there you have it. So, not dead is good. And I'll report back another time to see if they've made any progress. Yeah, so I've just removed a big thistle. It's amazing what comes up out of these beds. But anyway, yeah, I've removed the thistle, and it was interfering with an onion. And I thought, oh great, I've got an onion. And I turned it over, and I see this. It's like, how annoying. It's a lovely onion. I mean, you can't wish for anything better. You know? But anyway, they're all keeled over now, so I think all I'm going to do is I'm going to call time on them all. I don't want them all to go like this. I mean, that is just absolutely frustrating. Being in the bed where it's dry and everything. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Let's go and get the rest of them out now. Right, luckily I made a note of what went in these beds. Now I know that this is a Kelsae. Yeah, looking okay. Got a few over there. Let's have a look. Yeah, the next bent over anyway. So, notice I got my gloves on. Being so unkind to my hands. Let's have a look. Yeah, that one's fine. Yeah, that one's fine. What's this? A volunteer tomato. That can come out. I've got enough tomatoes. Look at the size of it, honestly. Go on, Max. Go on. Yeah, one tomato plant. Anyway, so what's this? A volunteer potatoes. Well, yeah. So isn't it funny? You know, you get some are bigger and some are smaller. This one's nice. No rot. That's the main thing. But make sure I keep all these clips, because I'll be needing them. I'll keep on track of your stock. That's a good one. Not bad for a Kelsae. Oh gosh, they were just literally, I think I just caught them in time. They weren't even attached much, so. Right, let's have a look at this one. This one's a bit funny. It's split. That's fine, that'll come out. That'll come off without this. This one's a John Salisbury one. This is the miscellaneous. Sorry, this is the this is a miscellaneous John Salisbury. So I'm going to put him to one side and go across the other side. Yeah, tripping over the volunteer tomato. Right, let's have a look. That's a cracker, that one. That's a cracker. Diddy one. Right. Yeah, there's a one John Salisbury and the rest of them are Kelsae. So I'll get them in the basket now. Right, so this basket is nothing else but Kelsae onions. These were the onions supplied by D.T. Brown. So, yeah, why not? So I'm going on anyway. So hang on. So I'm not going to window dress. So there was a onion that split on its own accord, but it's alright. I can still use that, no problem. Different sizes. Skins are nice and dry. There's no rot. There's no allium leaf minor, and that's the main thing. Because if they've been in the netting there. That's all nice little, oh, well, onions are different sizes anyway. Yeah, little, there's your, what's that, another little one? A little what, there's the other half of the other half, yeah. How weird, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so we've got a couple of big ones. There we are. Yeah, so not doing too bad. Some more onions to join the rest of the onions. I've got onions. I mean, mind you, I did say hook or by hook I was going to have onions this year. I grew onion from seed, grew onions from sets, and I also bought onion plants. So I thought hook or by hook I'm going to get onions over the line this year. But what a shame is this one here. This big boy here. Look at the size of that. Yeah. Look at the lovely onion. And it went and rotted on me. Oh, unbelievable. Nice and firm as well. There's nothing worse than stinky onion. So I might cut my losses and cut the end off, and hopefully the rest of it's alright. But if not, it'll end up going in the bin anyway. Right, so that's all the Kelsae onions. Yeah. So I'll go and get the John Salisbury ones now. Okay, Jimmy. Start 41B. These for the onion seed that you sent me. Yeah, so let's get them out. There we are now. So a regular tennis ball. Put them down there. Yeah, so these are John Salisbury onions. Thank you to Jimmy of plot 41B for sending me the seeds. And it's been a journey, but I've got some 6 lovely onions, and they're all clean, nice and clean. And the necks have gone over. There's no rot, no splitting, no allium leaf minor. I think I just picked them at the right time as well. So not quite sure what I'm going to do with all of these. Jimmy, if you've got any suggestions, well, I should set them away next year. I know I definitely will be setting the largest onion away to get some seed, like, but yeah, really happy with the onions this year. John Salisbury onions, Kelsae onions, happy days. Oh, we've got a dark cloud, but it doesn't mean to say we're going to get some rain, yeah, until it absolutely gallops down. You can't really say. So dry this year. I think last year we had up until July, and this year we've got drought up till August, so there's nothing really to write home about. So we've had quite a few months of drought, and even the farmers are commenting on how little grain they're getting off their crops anyway. But that's the farmers, and this is the allotment, so you do what you can anyway. You do what you can. So I'm very happy anyway with the onion outcome. I am not completely out of onions yet. I still got onions in the garden, but they're not very big anyway, like. But yeah, I'm very happy with the onions, the John Salisbury onions, and the Kelsae onions as well, like. But yeah, I've got some carrots out which I took out the other day. They're all processed and in the freezer. Load of beans processed as well. I've made pasta sauce out of a load of tomatoes that I harvested, so everything's getting processed one way or the other. I've got to keep an eye out on rats naturally with my sweet corn, so hopefully yeah, hopefully, well, just keep a close eye on them. If I see any kind of nibbling going on, I'll just bring them all out anyway. So yeah, and I've got the greenhouse uncovered, so I can, the tomatoes have got a bit more light now, so well, I can see a bit better in there anyway. So I'll finish here anyway. Thanks for watching. There's always fun on the allotment, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the game anyway, so no lurking in the background, please. Just give me a thumbs up, that'll be appreciated. And if you want to see what I'm up to next on the garden, then tune in and subscribe, yeah? Okay folks, I'll say bye for just now. Bye for now.